Good morning, Lotto family. I wanted to wish everyone a happy holidays. I'm not going anywhere just yet, but I I wanted to show y'all a real quick um, strategy and how you should be looking at some of the data. So, what I want to talk about today is a consecutive sums. Let me say that again: consecutive sums. Apologies if I didn't really go into this before, but when I talk about sums, a consecutive sum. Number one, the sums have to be identical per draw. Like, so let's, for example, just let me show you by telling you. You see how you have the first of the year, then you have this draw at the first of the year. Then on the second day of this year, you have another entry on the third, and then on the fourth, and then on the fourth again. So you have a consecutive one, two, three, four, really five, and this is the state of Georgia. But also, if you look up, um, you have you have these results here. These results all equal 19 when you add them up. 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6 equals 19 when you add them up. Um, the same way with 4249 and 91811, they all equal 19. So that is what I mean by a consecutive sum. The dates are in succession, like the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and even the fourth again, same day. But you have the sum that equals the same. So the strategy is, if I had known that I was having consecutive draws up to this point, at that fourth draw, I don't have to play any other number but a sum that equals to 19. Does that make sense to everyone? You've reduced all of your numbers down and you're focusing on a sum that equals to 19. And I'm showing you this because you have a tool now that allows you to see when that starts happening. So it's consecutive sum is a trending phenomena within the lottery world. And it happens in multiple states. So you can see here, even in Oregon, you had a consecutive sum of 20. This 5069, this 8219, you see that? And you had it for 5 consecutive draws. So when you come over to the tool and you put it on pick 4, for example, you put this C sums at 5. So that'll tell you for the whole year up here from the first through current, which states had a consecutive draw, and what were the sums that were in question. So you can see even with Oregon, you had a consecutive draw of 20, and then Oregon again, you had another consecutive draw on in March. See, 5 times you had a consecutive draw of 22. And then here in Texas in April, you had a consecutive draw of 19. So this should start. Hopefully, this is becoming a little intuitive, family. So you're seeing, like, how to start thinking about narrowing down what you're going to play. So again, I know there's some bad habits out there. Some of y'all may, still be looking at, some other strategies like these tic-tac-toe ones. But what my lotto data does,
And Calvin, have you ever seen this?
we're talking about sums. What my lotto data does is it looks at strategies where you have trending dates and you have trending draws. Hopefully that makes sense. Peace.
That was a